Okay guys, before we get into this video, I want to update you guys on some new giveaways I will be doing. So I wanted to make this channel a little bit more fun, so I'm gonna implement 3 giveaways on almost every video. So I'll tell you what they are real quick and how you can win, and then we'll get straight into the video. So I'll do this quick. So every single video, I upload every day. So every day, every video, I will give away $20 worth of Bitcoin. All you have to do is turn on notifications, which will be all of these. So just turn on my notifications for YouTube. Leave an actual comment, not just your ID. Give me a comment, say, hey, I like this video, or fix this, or do this, or give me some advice or some criticism, or just a regular comment, nice comment, and then your wallet ID at the end. And I'll choose the winner as soon as the video's been up for 24 hours. So as soon as I post the video the next day, I'll choose the winner from the last video. So $20 worth of Bitcoin every day. Don't know if I'm going to do Bitcoin or Litecoin or some kind of crypto, but I'm going to make sure I find a way to do it so you guys don't get hit with any fees. Now, the second one, this is going to be every single video. Now, this one, it's pretty important to have notifications on. So again, to win, you need to have notifications on. It is $100 off my course. It'll be a coupon code. This will be every single video. So all you have to do is watch the video to find the hidden code. That's supposed to say flashed on screen randomly. It'll be one code, so it'll only work for one person, and it'll last 24 hours. So if you try and skip through the video, you're probably going to miss it. So you need to watch the video, have notifications on, be one of the first ones, and then you can redeem that code, and it works for up to 24 hours. But if you wait too long, someone else might use it. So make sure you have notifications on for that. And again, I might change this to 2 $50 ones so we have more winners. So let me know any feedback on these guys. And then the very last one, now this one will be twice a week randomly. Could be back-to-back days, could be Monday and Sunday. I will review and give you advice on your business. So it's like a consulting call. If you want me to review your business, give you any recommendations, pretty much just look at it, anything in general. No time limit on this, just until I get it done. Again, turn on notifications. Now you need to like and comment on my last Instagram picture. I don't want to message people on YouTube, so I need you guys to go to my Instagram, which is just Tanner J. Fox, all run together, and just like and comment my last picture, and I will choose the winner from there, again, 24 hours after, and I'll message the winner on Instagram. So that's all for the giveaways. I hope you guys enjoyed these. If you have any feedback, leave it in the comments, and let's get into this video. All right, guys, so to preface this video, I had to cut out the start because the audio was being weird. I was using a lav mic, and the little antenna kept getting hit by my shirt, so there's a little bit of annoying audio. I'll make sure that doesn't happen next time, but I had to cut out the very start of this video, which you don't miss anything. It's just me introducing it. So this is me breaking down where all my money is. If it's in houses and cars, investments, where it all is, how much I have after taxes, what I'm paying in taxes, and what's liquid and what's not. So I jumped straight into it. So I hope you guys enjoy, and we're starting off with the house first. So for my house, what I'm in now, live in California. So it's very expensive here. I have a townhouse. It's about 2,100 square feet. It was brand new when I bought it. I bought it for $650,000, and I had to put 40% down, made a couple payments. So right now, if I sold the house, again, I'm going to be conservative with all of these, so I'm going to lowball them. If I sold the house right now, pretending I'd sell it for the same amount, or a little bit higher, not counting closing costs and stuff, I'm going to say the same amount I put into it, which is $250,000. So that's how much, if I sold this house right now, I could pull out after fees and everything. So that's how this is going to go for all of this. If I sold it, what I would get the money out. So I put $245,000 down initially. I think I could sell this about $30,000 to $50,000 above, but again, conservative. So I'm going to say I have $250,000 in the house. The Lambo, I put initially $135,000 down. It was $205,000 when I bought it. Then taxes were about 15-ish, so it was about $220,000. I have more money in this because of the body kit and the exhaust and the wrap, obviously. I could probably sell it for a lot more, but again, I'm going to lowball it. So I bought it with 5,000 miles on it, 5,500, and right now I just hit 11,000. So I got a really good price on it. I'm going to say if I just traded it in, I could get $195 for it if it didn't have the body kit, the exhaust. But with the body kit, exhaust, and everything, I'm going to say I can sell it for $220 because similar ones with just the body kit, no wrap and exhaust, are listed at $245, $250. With a little bit less miles though, so I'm going to say I can sell it for $220 or $215, I'll say. So I made about 8 payments on it so far, so that's about $12,000 I put into it. That means I'm $147,000 in the car, and let's say I lose 10,000 on that. So I can pull out 135,000 if I sold the Lambo, which I'm waiting. I have to hit my goal first of 500,000 in 1 month, but I am looking at Aventador SVs pretty soon, hopefully early, mid next year for summer, 100%. My doors don't go up. I'm salty about it. My doors need to go up. So anyone wants the car, let me know. So Range Rover, so it's right over there outside. I bought it for 127-ish thousand. It was new when I bought it cash. Again, if you're wondering why I take loans out for things or why I buy things cash, let me explain that real quick. Again, I know you guys probably heard this, but I get asked a lot. If you make that much money, why do you take a loan out on a house, on a car? Why not just buy it cash? You're paying interest. So the way you have to think about it, no matter how much money I have to a certain point, I'm always going to utilize the bank's money. Because if I am buying a house and I put 250 down, let's just say I buy $1 million house, I put 200 down, because 20%. I'm saving $800,000 of cash that I can put into investments. So if my interest rate is 4% and I can find an investment over 4% return, then I am losing money by not using the bank's money. So that is why you want to leverage the bank's money. And obviously there's a certain point where you don't want to do it, where maybe you don't have an investment and you can go get a 10% return. But I could go buy real estate. Let's say I have that 800,000. I could go buy 3 more houses, rent them out, and be profiting more than 4% of my money. Not in California, but that is why I still take loans out on things, and I plan to always do it. Another thing with people thinking about leasing cars and why rich guys lease cars, that's a whole nother topic, but tax benefits, write-offs, and other things, they get better returns. So leasing, they could buy it in cash 100%. Ty rents a lot of his cars, I believe. I know a couple other people do, like Sal Madrin leases a lot of his cars, and it's not because he can't afford it, it's because he makes more money over the long term or loses less by doing that on some of the cars, so it just depends. So Range Rover, I'm gonna say I could sell it for, I have 1,000 miles on it, I'm just gonna say 115 to be conservative. So again, I bought that all cash. Now reason I bought the Range Rover and the GTR all cash was when I purchased these, I was still in the process of applying for a mortgage for a house, and because I still don't have 2 years of tax return history because I'm self-employed, it's very difficult to get a mortgage, hence the 40% down, even on a cheaper house here. So that is one of the reasons I bought the GTR and Range Rover cash. Otherwise, I wouldn't have. I wanted to lease this because you can write off 100% of a lease if it's a business vehicle, which a Range Rover is for me. So I wanted to do that. But again, there's another tax strategy here. My business pays me a car fund, so some gas money, the payment for the car, the insurance, repairs and stuff. My business pays me that, so that can be a business deduction. It's not advice, that's what I'm doing though, so talk to a professional, I'm not a professional. GTR, mad about this one. So I was mad when my Lambo was getting wrapped because it took 3 months. So I bought a GTR and I decided to buy the Nismo because it looks sick. And I thought I would be able to resell decently high for it. So it's been listed for about 90 days. The highest offer I've gotten is 115. I have it listed at 125, I believe, 130 originally. I got it for 122 and I put an exhaust on it, which was 5K. So right now, I'm just gonna say I can pull 110 out of this. Again, conservative. I've gotten offers for that already. Now, how much do I have in the bank right now? Right now, again, this isn't without taxes taken out. I have almost exactly within $10,000, 1 million in the bank right now between my multiple bank accounts because I have business account, one for taxes, too many bank accounts. So $1 million in there right now. Crypto, I have about, so if I sold all my cryptocurrency right now, I initially put in 120,000 3 days ago, and right now it's worth 150,000. I bought a lot of Litecoin. If you haven't watched my video yesterday, go watch it. So I have 150K in there, which I could sell one day liquid. Now these are not as liquid, obviously. It would take longer to sell these and get the money out. So waiting from my courses and from other things, affiliate programs and whatnot, they sometimes take 30 to 60 days to pay out. So my courses, I haven't gotten paid for all of November yet, and then December, I get paid February 1st for. So I have about 200K sitting in there waiting to transfer in my bank. That again is already earned and just waiting to transfer. My percentage I own is worth about $100,000, I'll say. Again, very, very low ball because the company is undervalued right now because it's so new. And $60,000. $2,060,000. What am I paying in taxes? Now, after write-offs and some stuff, again, I don't know the exact strategy yet. I have to sit down with my tax guy more and figure it out. Put this down here. Got to sit down with him, figure out the strategy more, but without really any write-offs, just the stuff I know for sure, I'm probably going, again, it's about 49% in my tax bracket because of California, which is about an extra 13%. So off of what I've made so far this year, I plan to, again, this is going to be higher than what I actually will because of other write-offs and just moving money around. We'll make a separate video on that. It's going to be about $850,000 in taxes. Yes, I do really enjoy paying 3 supercars worth of taxes. It's my favorite. Again, I know I live in California, my fault. So after taxes, that is, oh gosh, more math, $1,210,000. Now, that is what I am worth after taxes, not counting my business and other valuations like that, but just liquid, not liquid, but so 1.2 million after taxes is what I'll have, again, with 135 in the Lambo, 250 in the house. Now there's a reason I'm writing them again, and you'll see in 1 second. 115 in the Range Rover, 150 in cryptocurrency, and 100,000 in the business. So how much is liquid right now? So I'll have in my bank cash in my pocket technically. And that leaves us with $460,000 in our pocket right now. Now again, that's a lot different than thinking 2.5 million, right? Pocket after taxes. You hear I made 2.5. You look at my bank after taxes, that's what it looks like. Again, a lot in assets, which I could, but those are kind of necessities, especially 3 cars. You have to have 3 cars. I mean, it's a joke. So 460, if we subtract that from 1.2, I could do that one in my head, but I didn't want to, because I was already using the calculator. $750,000 that's not liquid right now. Again, crypto could be sold in 1 day. Business, I don't think so. Range, house, Lambo, no. Lambo might be a couple months, Range Rover a couple months, house a couple months. Business, probably a couple weeks or months if they start doing stocks and I can trade them. But so we're looking at 460,000 cash in my pocket after taxes, 750,000 in assets with total after taxes, which would be kind of my, this is what net worth would be also. So this is considered net worth. Again, I didn't put in a bunch of other things such as the value of my businesses and a couple other things I could add. So you can see how numbers can look skewed when I say, look guys, I made 2.5 million this year. Okay, well, 850 gone. Okay, you bought a car, let's just say 200,000 this year in expenses, or probably less, gone. Okay, so now we're up to, okay, you got it 1.2 now. And then, okay, well, I have a Lambo and a house and 2 investments, maybe ignore the second car. Then it's like, okay, well, you went from 2.5 to 460,000, which is still great. Don't get me wrong, but that is kind of how my cash flows right now. Now, next year, I don't plan to have multiple cars coming in. My goal is to do 6 million. I think I'll be able to do it. Again, got to wait and see. You never know what new things come along, how things change. So we will have to wait and see. My worst case is probably 2.5, 3 million next year. If everything went wrong for some reason, would be my estimate. And again, I want to invest the majority of that. So if I make 6 million next year, invest about 2 million of that. Again, I'll lose about half. So I'll have 3 million after, invest about 2.5 million of that, put the rest in my bank or use it for other things. Expenses will probably be about 200,000 again. Because my payments on these, I feel like you guys might want to know that. The Lambo is like $1,680 a month. The house is about $1,800 a month. The Range Rover doesn't have payment.
My insurance for all my cars is about $6,500 a year, which is full coverage. My home insurance with earthquake is about $850 a year, so not too bad. Then gas, I probably spent about $200 a month, $250. Maintenance, I've had an oil change, which was $200 on the Lambo, and I'm about to change the tires, which will be about $1,400. So not too many expenses for me personally. I broke down my expenses before, it was about $7,000 a month. So I'm not worried, but hope you guys found that video enjoyable. And if you stayed this long, I hope you did find the code in time. If you didn't, turn on notifications for next time so you would know where to get that code and you can kind of search through the video and find it. Now again, if you guys like this idea, let me know and I will do it more in future videos and maybe give away Bitcoin or something else. Do multiple giveaways in one video. Would you guys rather have one big giveaway where it's a $100 off coupon but there's one of them, or have maybe I give away $10 worth of Bitcoin and you have to comment also, or do both? So let me know and I'll see you guys in the next video.